Hey y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I am back with my clipboards. I did have multiple people ask me about how I'm going to package them or so forth. And so I've been kind of working on how I would want to package them. And I thought about ordering clear bags, but this is pretty large because I mean these are 9 by 12s, and so it's pretty large. So anyway, I thought I was going to make like a little box, as you see on this one, to kind of hold the paper in and kind of hold it and make it like a little gift box. So this one I just used the craft paper, but I'm going to try to match up the paper with the colors that's on the clipboard. Also too, someone did ask me if I've covered the paper on the back, and I did add paper on the back, and I do have this pink on the back here, and I did the same thing with the other one that's in the box. So let me just quickly show you how I finished packaging this up. I went out and I bought like 10 more clipboards, so I'm going to do a total of 12 for my craft fair. So I got my clipboards, and I did order some legal pads on Amazon. I think I got 12 for $9. I went to Walmart today and they had them 3 for, it was like right under $3. So I still think I got a pretty good deal, but I did pick up one pack so I could show you guys how I'm going to complete this. So anyway, let's just get going on this. Okay, so gonna move my clipboard out of the way, y'all. Okay, so for the paper, what I did on the other one is just like I've notebooks that I've done in the past. I did cover the top of this with some designer paper that matches on the clipboard. So all I did was cut this the equal amount of the width. This is 8.5, and I did it by like 3.5. So, and then I'm going to have another piece of paper that covered the back, just because I could have left the brown and just covered the top, but it just looked funny when I had a piece of paper stop there and it was rust brown. So I just added the paper. Okay, so all I'm going to do is on this particular one, I'm just going to use my score tape, and I'm just going to go on. You can use your tape runner if you want to use that. I'm just going to use my score tape here. Now let me see if I can find my pair of scissors. I have a gigantic mess. It's not that bad in the room, it's just my table gets bad. Okay, so I got one piece, and I want to cover this so it's covered well, so I'm going to add another one. Kind of line it up. And get this on. Okay, so once you've got the front of the tape on, go ahead and just see if I can get that over without falling. I hope it doesn't go falling down on me. I'm just going to line this up to cover the black. You just kind of, I mean, for me, I just kind of want to make my clipboard sets look really pretty. Oh, and by the way, y'all, hold on, I need to make sure I'm telling you the right name on these pens. Yes, the RSVP pens that I told you about that I'm using. At the Walmart close to my house, they were like $3 and some change, but I got them for $2.30 at another Walmart today. So I bought 5 packs because I'm going to be using those in my traveler's notebook kits as well. So yeah, pretty excited about that. I had picked up 3, and then when my husband turned his back, I went and picked up some more. He didn't know. He doesn't care either. So anyway, when I came back around, he was like looking for me. Okay, I think I better put score tape on this part because I'm not going to be able to fit my thing in there. Okay, I'm going to add some score tape, and I'm hoping I'm not totally off frame. I'm just adding some score tape right here. That way then when it folds over, let me just move this out of the way. Okay, much better, more places to work. And I'm gonna add some on the bottom. Like this. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of tape runner down the center, just so it has that extra tape. Take it and pull it as tight as you can. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to use my bone folder and kind of smooth down the top. Smooth this down really well. So now, doesn't that look beautiful already? Went from being ugly to so pretty. Okay, now I've got my other piece of paper. And it's going to cover the bottom. Just like this. And I cut this one 8.5. Let me see what I cut this one. 8.5 by 10. 10 1/4. Not too bad. I just thought I'd cover it just because it kind of would match, and I just think it would look really pretty. So for this one, I'm just going to use my tape runner here and just put tape going all the way around with the edges. Okay. So yeah, my paper should come tomorrow. And I also found some beautiful, I don't know if it's leather or what, and I found it on Amazon. I ordered it, and I have some ideas for that as well. So yeah, I didn't know if I should order it or not, and I just couldn't help it. It was so beautiful. I ordered 2 different kinds. We'll see if I like it. I hope I do. Okay, so isn't that look much prettier, y'all? Okay, let me show you how to make the box really quick. A little tray, the paper tray to put my items in. And so what I did is I cut 2 pieces of paper. This one measures 10 1/4 by 12. They're both 10 1/4 by 12. And I've lined it up on my mat here, and I'm going to add some score tape at that 4-inch line right here. Sorry about my arm, y'all. Okay, got it there. Now I'm going to also add a piece across the bottom. Now this particular, I was going to do blue, but this particular paper is 110 weight, or a pound. Yeah, so it's a heavy duty paper, y'all. So this is going to make it nice, sturdy little thing. This paper that I'm using, this pink, is by Park Lane. I got it at Joann Fabrics. And yesterday I actually picked the pack up, and it's a multicolor pack, and they had them buy one, get one half off or something. So it actually was a good deal for me to grab it, because I could grab 2 packs and pretty much get it. I got both of them for like $10. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to line the paper up on top of where you put the tape. And line it up nicely, even, and there you go. So now you've got the paper. You are going to cut off a little bit, because this, of course, is 12 inches. You're going to cut off a little bit at the bottom. So from that 12-inch, you're gonna leave only 1 inch and 1/8. So this is about 1 inch and 1/8. Let me just double check before I go slice it off. Okay, 1 inch and 1/8. So you're going to save this piece for some other time. Now, you don't have to double up your paper like I did if you don't want to. You could just add a strip to the bottom, but I thought it would make it more sturdy. Okay, now we're going to do some scoring to make our little paper tray. What I need you to do is you are going to be scoring at 1/2 inch all the way around. 1/2 inch here. Looking good. Okay. Now that you've got your paper scored at 1/2 inch all the way around, go ahead and fold. Use your bone folder. Make your lines all nice and crispy. Okay. There we go. 2 more sides. I know the seam will be in there, but it's okay because, yeah, I'm not worried about that. It'll be just fine. You could also put tape along up inside there as well, but I just think that it's no big deal. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, got my corners all ready and creased up, looking all pretty. Now I'm going to cut up on each corner the little score mark. Don't cut it off. You need a little flap. Now, I thought that this way, I was thinking really hard at how I want to package my clipboards. I could order clear bags on clearbags.com. I don't have any large enough for this. But then I thought, well, if I just take paper, I could make little paper trays. And whenever I made one, I thought, okay, I like that. So I thought, you know, I'm just gonna make the little paper tray. The paper can go underneath. The clipboard will go on top with the pen. And I was gonna change it and add some tulle. Look at that, y'all. The sticky stuck to my finger. Did I miss that one? Let me get that off. Let's do it again. So that's why I decided to do this. It doesn't take but a minute to make this. If you don't want to do this, if you just want to cover your paper pad, and then you can go ahead and just cover the paper pad, it'll be fine. But I think this is what I'm going to do. Get this. You make them all square at your little corners. Just going to box it up. One more. And then we peel this off. And here we go. There's my little tray, y'all. It's going to fit perfectly. Okay, so let me grab it over here. Got my pen. So all you're going to need to do is add your paper, add your clipboard. Look, it fits down in there perfectly, y'all. And it's just the right height, too. And then you're going to take some tulle or ribbon or of your choice. I went ahead and decided I was going to move on to, instead of ribbon, I think I'll do tulle. Just because I think it's pretty and I've got a bunch of it. And yeah, I think it's pretty. So that's why I decided to change over from ribbon to tulle. And I'm just going to make myself a nice, pretty bow in the middle. Y'all are probably thinking, she did these clipboards the other day, but I did have people ask me how I'm going to package them, so I did want them to know how I was going to package them. You could cut this where you can make several. Let me see how that would look. If you just take extra tulle and make yourself a tie this way, a bow. So then it already would have 4 sides. I kind of like that. Instead of making a bow, do these any way you want, y'all. And you can just see, looks like that. Add your pen. I like that. Looks so pretty. And then you can add a little tag on here as well. Like a little tag or a to and from, or if they're giving it as a gift or whatever. But anyway, here is an option for you how you can package these up. Your paper will be nice and safe underneath. And you got your pen on top. I really think that it would work. I really do like this idea. And I think that it would really work. So anyway, you can actually make these wider on the sides. Like this. Let's do that. Okay, that looks really good. Making it wider. There you go. Okay, so that is my idea how I could package my clipboards that I'm going to be making. I'm going to have a total of 12 for my craft fair. And like I said, I'm going to do $8 for my clipboard sets. I think that that's a pretty good deal. That costs you about maybe $2.50 to make it total. So $8. It doesn't really take long to make it except the Mod Podge part. But $8, yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do, y'all. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope that this is helpful to you. And maybe you can use this idea for your clipboard sets as well. Anyway, y'all have a great night, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.